and inflation
Economic
continue to
uncertainty.
dominate U.S. headlines. As of late 2023, economic uncertainty remains a pressing issue for millions of Americans, with inflation persisting despite efforts by the Federal Reserve to stabilize the economy. Rising costs in essential areas such as housing, groceries, and energy have placed significant strain on household budgets. The Consumer Price Index, CPI, a key measure of inflation, has shown slower growth compared to previous months. But prices remain elevated, leaving many consumers feeling the pinch. The Federal Reserve has responded with a series of interest rate hikes aimed at curbing inflation by cooling demand. While these measures have had some success, they've also led to higher borrowing costs for mortgages, auto loans, and credit cards. This has raised concerns about potential ripple effects, including reduced consumer spending and slower economic growth. Economists are closely monitoring whether these policies could push the U.S. into a recession, particularly if businesses scale back hiring or investment. Adding to the complexity is the labor market, which has remained relatively strong. Unemployment rates are near historic lows, and wages have seen modest increases. However, many workers feel that wage growth isn't keeping pace with rising living costs, leading to growing dissatisfaction. Labor unions have grown more vocal, organizing strikes in industries like education, healthcare, and entertainment to demand better pay and working conditions. Global factors are also influencing the U.S. economy. Geopolitical tensions, supply chain disruptions, and fluctuating energy prices continue to create volatility. For instance, OPEC's decisions on oil production have had direct impacts on gas prices domestically, further complicating inflation dynamics. In response, policymakers are debating solutions to alleviate financial pressures on households. Some advocate for increased government intervention, such as expanding social safety nets or implementing price controls on essential goods. Others emphasize the need for long-term structural reforms to boost productivity and innovation. The ongoing economic challenges underscore the delicate balance between combating inflation and fostering sustainable growth. As the Federal Reserve navigates this tightrope, Americans remain hopeful for relief while bracing for potential shifts in the economic